Hello ladies and gentlemen to this late night cast with moi, le chatting Parrot. I hope you're all doing well on this beautiful Sunday for me, Saturday for you. It's late Sabbath, I think Saturday 9 p.m. for our American viewers, and I hope you're doing all quite fantastico. Tonight we have a somewhat I don't know, nice little duel between our American teams, because this is not Button Cup. I'm a very much not so enlightened dude tonight. I'm a little bit tired, I must admit it. I will head to bed after this, hopefully, a very exciting game. But who's gonna play? Who's gonna play? We don't know yet. It's not Lords of War versus Space Force, so much I can say. It is, ladies and gentlemen, hold your horses as we play the fire. Yeah, I forgot to change the team names. I'm fired again. Yeah. I'm trying so hard. I get so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. So, you can see I'm very much prepared for my life, except I don't. So the both teams we're looking at are the five horsies, and the little fire called the Ember boys. Ember. Here we go. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? And of course, these two beautiful teams do what the yesterday's cast did yet again so beautifully. They gave me almost 2 hours ahead of time the bands and the maps. At least the bands. I don't have the maps, but the bands. What do I hear? Is that music? Yeah, it is music from the game. I still forgot to change that, turn that off. So we got the bands, and I'm gonna tell you the bands. This is like a politician talking, you know. You ask him, what you gonna do about the rising inflation? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do about the rising inflation, but I'm gonna tell you also what my opponent is not gonna do about the rising inflation. You see, my opponent is completely blah blah blah, you know, talking around the point but having no clue whatsoever. You know, I don't even know who's playing tonight. You see? But who also doesn't know who plays tonight are my fellow co-casters. Yeah, Trip. He doesn't know who's playing tonight. You see? He doesn't know that. And this is why I'm the better caster. You see? Okay, I'm gonna stop. The 5 Horsemen against Ember, as you can quite see. And the bands from the 5 Horsemen, first off, is... Here comes the drum roll! Downfall! And our second band is... Cargo! So we have 2 most opposing maps out of the game. We have Downfall, who's long with a lot of longs and more longs, and especially longs if you play it in a long way. And we have Cargo with a lot of shorts, especially shorts you can eat. I like the shorts on the tunnel entrance, like nice shorts. You see what I did there? No? Me neither. Good. So we have it changed back. Why did it that? Can someone tell me why it did that? I don't know. Let's try again. Cargo and Downfall. It's gonna stay that way, hopefully. Otherwise, I'm gonna be mad. No, it's not coming back. War room is broken yet again. So we're gonna take a quick peek while I still wait on the people. This beautiful people that I already have everything set up for me. Everything. This is like, I love Traden is like my favorite dude. One of my favorite dude, definitely. I love everyone. But Traden. Okay, he doesn't love him that anymore. He gave me the wrong password. Yeah, he gave me the wrong password. Traden, you are running down a ladder, you know, place 1 on my list. Now you're place 3. Now you have New York's in between you and Tom of Poland. You see? That's what you get for freaking up. Sorry, the sound. That's what you get. That's what you get. So, I still talking around the putter. So, we have the 5 Horsemen. They didn't play much this season. We have only 3 games so far from them. 2 of which are won. And 1 is lost. So, we have a 67% win chance. It's not, you know, very powerful, the number, because the 3 games... especially they fought Space Force, which they lost. They won Sinister Pride and they won the Killados. So, Sinister Pride and Killados are both in their MMR. Let's see what MMR has. Yeah, Sinister Pride is MMR technical 10 points above them. Killados a little bit under them, around 60 MMR points. So 60 MMR points. So the teams were pretty okay, but Space Force is gold, a little better than them, quite better than them actually. They played yesterday, nicely played by the way. Space Force like that. So it's not very powerful. 67%. They played mostly Bazaar, twice Cargo, 1 Cargo. So 100% overall, 80% in rounds when it comes to the wins. Just to set up this real quick. You see, I'm very slow tonight. My brain is like only at half speed. And what I want to say is that if we look at the bands, we have 5 Horsemen at Downfall. Downfall, they played. They played it once. They played it once, lost it. Played 1 3 out of 7 rounds. Is okay, but with 7 rounds, you don't really have a number. So we just gotta assume, with lacking statistics from last season, that this is just not their map. Understandable. So, compared to Cargo ban, which is like the opposite gender, where we look at Cargo, we have 8 rounds. So, at all, Ember played 14 times, solid number. Won 6 out of those, gives 43% win rate with an MMR of 1,170, which is 10 less than the 5 Horsemen. So, they have cargo out of these 14 rounds. They played 8 of those in cargo, only one. So you can assume that cargo is not their map. So it is only logical to take it out. You see, again, take out the maps that you don't like to play, or you take out the maps that your enemy likes to play. At best, it is like a cross-reference, that both is the case, but it's not always the case. So cargo would be a strong map kind of for 5 Horsemen and a weak one for Ember. On the other hand, Downfall is kind of strong map for 71%. Is a pretty strong map for Ember, and also a very bad map for the 5 Horsemen. So it is a cross-referencing stuff. It is actually quite cross-referencing. This is the best case scenario for both teams. So the next thing we're gonna see is the map. I already know it's Bazaar, and this goes coherent with the playstyle of 5 Horsemen. When we look at 5 Horsemen, they have played it 3 times. So every time they played Bazaar. It seems to be their map. 2 out of those, 67% makes that. 16 rounds, 11 out of those are won. They only lost 5 rounds spread over 3 games, which is solid. Makes it 69 win chance in rounds. So that is a map. It is a map. So what is the chance for our Ember boys, our little dwindling fire of hope? We're gonna see. So Ember at Bazaar is okay, we played it. We played it a lot. I was like looking down the list and like, yeah, where did they play it? They didn't play it. They didn't play. They played it 13 times, like 13 times out of 14. This is just a map I like to play. Out of those are wins 62%, rounds 73, almost 100 rounds. 28 rounds missing to 100. Go boys! I want to see 100 rounds on Bazaar. And 55% rounds out of those are wins. So it is a pretty solid map. I'd even say, even though we have lacking numbers for 5 Horsemen, that this is the map heavy and pretty favorable for our boys in red, the 5 fire boys. Okay, I roll back. I have better numbers on Ember, just like numbers go coherent. They have 55, but played it way more. They have 69, played it only 3 times, and a Horseman. So it is an even draw. I'd give it the Ember boys. We've played it just more, and with more comes more experience. So just saying. So Bazaar, I'd say a win for our Ember boys. Ember go, Ember flow. So the next map is gonna come from Ember, of course, if they don't pick sides, which is rarely happening. We could wait. Cargo Downfall are both strong maps for Ember. No, not. They played a lot, but they're not strong maps. Cargo is not a strong map for Ember, but Downfall is a strong map. Both are out, Cargo and Downfall. So the next map that comes into mind would be Suburbia. Suburbia's played 7 times. 4 out of those are wins. Makes a 57% win rate and 58 in rounds. So it's a pretty solid map. 48% in rounds. When we compare this to Suburbia on our... Okay, forget what I said. Horsemen didn't play it once in the season. I mean, they only played 3 times. What am I going to say? I'm going to say no, they win. They win. So, it is an open blade when it comes to our friends from Cranberry. Yes, our friends from Cranberry. That's what I said. Stop patronizing me. Anywho, we talked about maps, but I still didn't clear out. So I'd say first map is an Ember map, but let's actually see if it is actually true. So we turn into gameplay and it's not our first round. 5 Horsemen on Marsok against the Ember boys on the defense. Oh yeah, trade makes the count and it seems all fine and dandy. Good luck my boys. 5 Horsemen on the attacking side. It is their map choice, so the count. Oh, Traden goes in strongly. Hard, this boy makes me horny. Switch comes again and takes down Enigma. We have a heavy firefight on this corner here, ladies and gentlemen. Smoke is in, a crossing is possible yet again. Not yet again, but yet no one is crossing so far. Raz is pushing up, Box Toys follows. Dr. Sean equally. Traden on the front side, peeking a little bit and firing what is going out of his gun. We have a little peek. Let's fly over there. Grenade is flying against Traden. We have our Hailfire, who brings the fire from hell itself. Quokka, the most cutest animal that you can find in the animal kingdom, equally for the player. C-Max taking down Raz as he seems to be pushing around the side. Switch takes down Dr. Sean. Both are very nicely placed, awaiting with a strong passive push. Box Toys is over there and takes down C-Max with a well-placed shot and then waiting for this coming. He did smell the C-Max coming around. I always said something wrong. Box Toys is now alone. Traden is still there, it seems. After my... Yeah, Traden is sneaking around in courtyard. Should clip up to his boys, the Box Toys. Otherwise, it's gonna be a solo run for that boy. But you know, a Box Toys out of a Turtoise Box Toys. I'm still confused a bit by the name. Nice camera, smoothly. I'm a cinema photographer because this is just art I'm displaying here. Box Toys. Oh, Quokka takes down Box Toys in this very, very suspense battle. But we see that Traden did lose contact to his teammates and is running around alone. Now it comes down to his personal rotation skills, and we're gonna see if someone wants blood. This was such an empty phrase, I don't even know. Sometimes you know, I could be a writer for comic books. Let's see who wants blood. This is just something so empty, it could be a hero phrase. Traden is very much alone, has 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining, is far away from the uplink. Maybe he's trying, he should probably try to get a new angle. Maybe he could try to probe from behind a bit. That is the best choice against the 1 and 3 or 1 and 4, 1 and anything, is just to probe a bit, maybe take one out and run away. Because if you discover, then the outgunning guns, the outmembering members are gonna come for you. My nose is starting to get close again, and this is only the first round. It's almost like this nose hates me. I need a new nose. If someone has a nose over, please feel free to contact me under 05555 nose for you. Let's take a look at the defense lines. Okay, we have one directly uplink, another one in that building above the uplink, and one is looking at double house southwest, kind of. I don't have the callouts in my mind. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take out a map with the callouts. I'm gonna learn more callouts while I'm, you know, at it. This is now a dangerous crossing. Traden is pretty much alone. He did wander off too far. That was his mistake. My tip is always, if you don't know something, just hit the Onward wiki under wiki.onwardhq.com, where you can find information to gameplay, to the maps, and all the sweet things you want to know. For example, I learned the damage system, which is not that complicated to be honest, from just reading a little through the WikiHow. Just not WikiHow. So, for example, it is so that you have flat... Wait, let me think. 13 health? Yeah, you have flat 13 health. Every weapon does a bullet... that has a value for damage per bullet. For example, the MK16 Traden is using has the 10 damage per bullet. And every part of a body that gets hit, oh, the probing comes in as Quokka goes down. Every bullet that hits a body part that has a multiplier is getting multiplied as Hellfire takes down Traden and wins Ember's first round on this bazaar. Let's turn to the scoreboard, which is not cleaned up. I'm sorry. So, it's undecided yet again. War Room is annoying me. Pick bazaar. Turn it to scoreboard. Oh, was a little shaky on the feet, the transition. So bazaar goes for our Ember boys. So every body part gets then multiplier, has a multiplier. For example, the limbs have 1.2, the upper body has 2.0, the lower body has, so the stomach has 2.0 and the upper chest part has 2.3 and the head has 6.0. So if a bullet hits that body part, it gets multiplied. So let's say 10 damage for the MK80, MK16 from Monsieur Traden. Gets multiplied plus 1.2. This makes, in my head, let's get me my calculator, because I'm very bad at calculating stuff. Let's say 10 times 1.2. That makes 12. Okay, this I could have calculated in my mind. So one bullet does 12 damage to a limb. You go down when you hit the 10 life mark. So you have 30 health, and you take one bullet to your arm. You take 12 health, leaves only 18 remaining. So if someone hits you with, let's say, a pistol, which is in normal cases 5 damage, this would be 6. Now you're down to 12 health. And now you could again hit again with a pistol, which is again 6 damage, and that would make 6 damage. That means you would be downed because you have 6 life remaining, but you're under 10, which means you're getting downed, and you still are revivable, but only have 6 health. If you get revived, you don't get healed, you get only revived. As our 5 horsemen run into the game, now we're gonna see how the defense is actually. We have a different spawn. On the other hand, you see the spawn is now on the northeast side, not on the northwest side. And we're going to take a look how our pleasure little thingies are actually heading. So you see this is the damage system. It's not that complicated. Every gun has its damage value, and for I think only 2 exceptions, which are the semi-auto snipers, which have even 2.3 on stomach. Against the 2.0 in normal weapons, so they can down you instantly if you get hit in the stomach for 1 bullet. Most weapons sting to that system. No, all weapons actually. The damage values get sometimes changed. Like 3 or 4 updates before, this damage value for the automatic sniper was still 2.0 on the stomach. Now it's 2.3, and that got changed, and now it's different. And we have a push on the east side. Just J. I'm gonna call it J. It's a nice name, isn't it? JH is pushing up alone with his 2 comrades, so he isn't alone anymore. Nice saying, isn't it? Croker peeking. The smoke's nicely set. Switch is in the booth. If he goes to that booth, left of that, it was like that green one there, this is the Lionheart booth. Because, in a match, Space Force, Lionheart got missed hell a lot in that booth. This is the Lionheart booth. Now we got an Enigma wall and we got a Lionheart booth. So as I said, just hit up the wiki and read all about Onward and learn a bit. I mean, the damage values are not that important, but it's nice to know, you know? Explains a bit of the game. To understand the game helps you get better at it. I am not an example for that, because I'm bad. I'm just a bad player. Croker. Raz has a nice overview. He looks directly at the uplink, only vulnerable from behind. And on the same side, Traden looking for box toys on the other side. And we have one behind, 2 actually, looking from behind. Leave it a bit open to a west approach, if I may say so. So if the enemies would come from that direction there, would be a good way to actually attack our Raz, who is not sitting there, but in the corner there. Quokka is gonna get down by Raz. Quokka, where's your weapon? Why are you taking out here? Oh, that's a little bit early, Quokka. You're not on the uplink yet. One down for the Horsemen. Hailmire, Hellfire comes to approach. I must say that the approach, nicely grouped, no one is going alone. And Switch takes down Raz. That's the advantage. If you move together, you actually have a chance. Drayden, you're not gonna tell me you're gonna miss how someone caps... I was worried for a second that Drayden takes down Box Toys. This is way too close. Look at this. The next one, it's like AI learning to drive. You have ever seen a video where the like an AI learns to drive a car and sends out a lot of cars until he has kind of mapped the road? It's like that. They're mapping out the way to the uplink, losing 1 or 2 in the process, but they're gonna learn from the mistakes as Hellfire takes down Drayden. As I was saying, if you go in groups, you have the advantage. Oh, Hellfire takes down Boxdays and Jay takes down Dr. Sean. Leaves only 1 member in the far end remaining, and that leaves open a cap. No, Enigma takes down Jay, and C-Max takes down Enigma in a stride, giving Ember the second map on the first round on Bazaar. Sorry. Okay, giving another point. As I was trying to say for the 3rd time now, if you go into groups, you have the possibility that even if you lose someone, you are now aware of the position, especially in a defensive situation where you want to attack. You need to know where they are. So losing one is not that bad if you're together, because you know where you lost him and you can use that information to take down the enemy. If you go alone and you die, no one died where you died, and no one knows where you died, and your teammates are just gonna guess. So it's a good strategy to actually move at least in groups of 2, which in a 5 team can be difficult, but you did see how they come 3 people from front, 2 people came from behind. So we're gonna wait, I'm giving you the caster screen. So you see they come, they had the uplink is down. I have no mouse, I have no way to kind of draw that for you, so I just saying 2 from the front, 3 from the front, 2 from behind, at least in group of 2, gives you the advantage. They actually know where you got killed. Like they mapped out the, kind of like an AI mapping the way to the uplink. You lose one, but you also learn from that. And that's and on that note, you should maybe thinking about rotating quick after killing someone, even as a defender. That's why rotation is another big important step to actually... It doesn't matter if attacking, defending, to actually be surprising, so the enemy can't learn from your position. You don't peek the same position twice, because the enemy is going to peek that position for you too, as he's learning, and so on. So just remember, the AI is learning. I didn't even show you the screen. I am a huge ass dongus. We're gonna take a look at our Drayden again. This time 5 Horsemen again in the attack probation. And I hope you like this more analytical style of commentating, because I still have no energy for anything beyond a little bit of bantering with names. You know, sometimes I have very huge energy resources where I can just do blabbly blibbly bloobity all over the place. But this is a little more restricted, a little more focused. Well, it's still not very focused, I'm still talking about random stuff. But this time, it's Onward related. So, we have 5 Horsemen coming, 1 from the east, so 3 from the east, 2 are wandering over to the west side, and trying to get from the other side, maybe get to Courtyard. We have, defense-wise, we have 1 in the east alone, 2 are directly at the uplink. I suspect someone is upstairs. I can see that from here. Yes, 1 is upstairs, 1 seems to be behind, or both upstairs, kind of looks like it. C-Max in the back as the east man. And we have 1 in Courtyard, and 1 is kind of forward operating on the bazaar there, and is passive flanking. Dr. Sean did hear C-Max, it seems. He's aiming and aiming. C-Max is soon to be wailing as he's dying, maybe. Or C-Max is providing me yet again to stuff my stupid mouth and just stop talking about him, because he's a king, he's a killer. So Switch and Quokka, both on the uplink. We have one in courtyard, one is courtyard, and Dr. Sean kills C-Max. And Traden kills down Hellfire as the courtyard defense goes down now at least 2 ways into the uplink. But we have still our defense position PJ with an interesting set of kind of positioning, because now everything coming from the east has to run past him. He sees everything except if you go far, far north behind the wall. The big wall. Jay still ready. We have a lot of rotation from the defenders in the back, which is good because you have such an open... Oh, Switch taking down Dr. Sean. Nicely done by Switch there. Which is good because you have such an open attack field from all the sides in that objective. Very hard to defend. So a lot of rotation is a good way to kind of... Oh, Jay, as I said, a good man. Good man. Nice flank. As I said, is a very hard... It's a good way to kind of take your lost numbers into effect, you know? Kind of, you have not enough men to staff the whole positions, so you have to rotate to kind of man the positions very shortly. And yeah, it's better than sitting there and leaving one object path open with a small but maybe steady chance that someone comes from there. Traden is now in the courtyard approach. We have still one coming from the north side, which could be Switches. Smoke. Traden's smoking, even though considering a little bit of wrong direction. A grenade. Another 2 smokes flying as we get a north approach by Box Toys. Oh, Jay taking down Raz as Quokka takes on Traden. That rotation just worked out very good. And Jay taking down Box Toys. What a rotation by Jay. Wow, nicely done. Ember wins the 3rd round against the 5 Horsemen. That is very good stuff we're seeing here. Oops, wrong button. Sorry, buddies. So, Ember proving yet again their defense is not bad. It's just simply good. We have nice little surprises like Jay's position, which I don't see often, to be honest. I don't see that often. But Bazaar has, despite being his age, has so many possibilities of setting a defense around an objective, especially just as difficult as the last one, that it's always, sometimes you just get a little surprise. So, that is something I learned today. Thank you, Jay. I'm gonna take this into account. As we try to still organize the match against the Cats and Hats, like, we're still trying, but the American difference is so hard, and the Cats and Hats have a lot of, like, working and a lot of family members that have, you know, family. I'm young, I have a lot of time. I can stay up to 3 AM and cast the game. No problem. No problemo. That's okay, that's working, you know what I mean? But sometimes it's a little bit difficult with the American time and the management of those times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got it. We got more than enough people. Woo! Horses.
The horses run goes. Wait, this was German, sorry. The horses run. The Desperados are taking their position around the objective as we have an east approach by 4 men now. One seems to be probing a bit. Quokka trying to take a few shots at anyone who's still openly running. Hellfire coming through the little corner here. We have Jay, but it seems that the only defense on the east so far is Box Toys. That's an interesting position by Box Toys. Leaves him open to a north approach. So if I came from the north, it would be one thing to go. But he's completely covered when it comes to anyone coming from the south. On the other note is that he cannot actually take anyone, not southeast. But the problem, and again, is that anyone coming from the east, he may not see Box Toys, but Box Toys, apart from here and then, will be having difficulties taking them on. Only when they come close, I mean. Because they could take down Traden if they see them through the boxes. I doubt it, but it's hard to say from that position. So, taking defense position, but also should be in some sort be able to defend a position. That was such an empty phrase yet again. What do I mean? Who is talking so smartly yet nothing? That is an art that only I possess, it seems. Talking empty sometimes. Oh, Quokka probing from the front, taking down Traden, but I'm curious how he did that. Oh, he saw him. He saw him move. Quokka is kind of sneaking up from the left here. We still have 4 people coming in close as Hellfire takes down Box Toys. 3 of the horsies, as they call themselves, are remaining to fight against the flame. Oh no! Now I've kind of... Ooh, Raz taking out Quokka. Come from another side. Oh, that grenade. No, it's smoke. Hellfire pushing up. Oh, Dr. Sean taking him down. Now it's 3 against 3, coming from behind. And as Nigma takes him down, what a riddle to solve, my friend. You are dead. How about you calculate that? Same goes for Jay, as only C-Max remains. The 5 horses just kicked out, and Enigma takes down the last one. Woo! The horses are back, ladies and gentlemen. You better settle your horses because we're about to win the race. Yeah! Sorry, I don't know what sound that was. I kind of got reminded of that. What it's called in the movie, Pixar movie with that boy, that Coco, something with that. Coco Dead, I don't know. Where they like do the Mexican scream. Sadly, I cannot play guitar or maybe I have a children guitar here. Wait, I cannot play it though. I only can play like Smoke on the Water. Wait. See, very badly played on the other hand. Maybe I'll play as. Wait. One song goes like wait. Music is me language and world is me familia, something like that, you know? The music is me language and the world is me familia. I cannot play guitar, I'm sorry. When it comes to music, you know, the only thing that I can is kinda half bad sing in my shower. I mean, I love singing, but I cannot play an instrument. So many things that I could learn on the world, but so many things I do not learn because I simply don't have the willpower. You know what I mean? Oh no. So. No, Slidercon, thank you for your... Wait, are these 1,000 bits? Did you just... PogChamp 1,000? I'm kind of confused. Go Traden's Horsemen. I'm talking nonsense yet again. Let's focus on the game, shall we? I'm a little bit sweaty.
Hey, Cat Parrot, I love you, buddy.
Oh, Traden, I love you too.
Come back, Hings. Just like Kim Kardashian. She ain't coming her back.
What? What? No, we are changing character. This is not what I want to listen to. I hope you don't hear the fan because I'm sweating. I know you like when I sweat. But This is not the show for here tonight. We're not on UP. And the 5 horsemen are in the attack motion. We have 2 coming from the east. We have 1 on the other side of Bazaar. We have 2 in the west approach for uplink south. Let's take a look at the defending side. We have Hellfire, a very interesting position. A little more he is able to actually take on anyone who's coming that way. Drayden should be aware of Hellfire's potential danger. Danger zone. Snooperfax is clipping like, yo. Yeah, it's Floyd. I heard that too, that they're weighing horse master in games. Kinky horse plays. However, let's take a look at our defense in the midst. Ow, I hit my head. Dr. Sean and Raz are now against Croker. Upstairs he is. Enemies he will kill. Kill he will his enemies. I'm a bad Yoda. The fence ring seems way tighter by Ember. Okay, Raz and Ember now. Croker is the only one that kinda moves away, like Don Patron does that a lot, or I forgot the name of the enemy contraband that kinda is like Don Patron's movement against Space Force. It's gonna be an ant, maybe. Let's take Croker's speed. Oh,
one down, one's in key out with me.
1 is down. The 10 damage bullet is down. Dr. Sean and Croker now. Interesting throw, indeed. And Dr. Sean, instead of directly attacking him, he tries to take him down through the window. That's a very good movement set. That's a very good idea, but sadly doesn't play out as Dr. Sean takes down Croker. Sorry, no, wait. Our way around. Sorry, Croker takes down Dr. Sean. I kinda got used to talking way deeper when I'm casting. It's not, you know. It seems like I'm getting calmer by the cast. I'm getting crazier by the cast, but calmer at the same time. Trading. Now Enigma is gonna solve the riddle of his 2 team deathmates, and is he gonna solve it? Or is Croker gonna take his homework to his teacher? Oh, whoa. Enigma solves the riddle and solves the case and goes home with the solution that Croker killed his teammates, and the judgment is death. Swift. Enigma takes down Croker. And now 4 against 3. Horsemen on the attack against Ember. Maybe deciding round. Ember has to win to take this first map home. On the other hand, Horsemen have to win 3 more times to take this map home. So the pressure and the chance are not very balanced. Drayden is still very slow. We have a very slow approach. And the smoke is flying. Oh, whoa. Drayden does the matrix and just skips the beat or the bullet. But my heart skips the beat. Drayden is peeking and taking on Hailfire. Whoa! The grenade! It could be fatal, but it flows too far. It flies and it flows. No lightning toasted. I'm never high. I'm always high. That's my secret. My blood is THC. And I am weak. Drayden firing up and down and left and right. Whoa, Enigma! Whoa! Enigma! I can just say his name because he wins the round for Horsemen. I'm not high. I'm just tired. And I'm always crazy. It's not like it's a surprise. Wait, why have the Ember 4 boys? That's not correct. give 2 points of my beloved horses. Woo! I am not high, just to make that clear. I'm not under any influence of alcohol, nor weed, nor any substance that could be changing to my personality or my behavior, because I'm clean as freak. Except if you count a little bit tiredness to change your personality. I'm just very crazy. Like in normal cases. And Snooperfact, stop clipping everything you're saying. I mean, go ahead, clip more, but you have to keep, you know. Yeah, Slider, I know the scores is wrong. Just hate me. 6-minute difference. I already changed it. Chile out. Anyway, what did we see just then? We had a slow horseman approach coming from the east, going through the double houses in Bazaar, but got taken down by Quokka. Quokka, on the other hand, through his rotations, made him open to fire from Enigma, who took him down then, taking nice notes to his teammate's death, and so on, giving the possibility he actually learned from death of his teammate. So he saw they died there, so he made his way there and had the suspected area where he kind of suspected the shooter to be under his watchful eye, you know. And we had a slow push by Traden, definitely doing nice stuff, coming with a simultaneous push come from the bazaar, from courtyard.
They started.
And now we take a look at our attacking Ember boys. We don't get any air over there. This is now the 6th round. In match 1. And never using this, you know? Never. Quokka leading the charge. Hey! Burn some ground as the war never leaves any victims. Oh. Is someone pushing? Quokka is watching. And we have a kind of same position taken like last round. Dr. Sean has taken a position just as Hailfire, I think, did. Was it Hailfire? Yeah, Hailfire was in that position, and now he's kind of copying it. I don't know if it's just a position that everyone likes to take, or if something is new, because I don't see that often. Interesting. I'm gonna keep my watchful eye. Sliding on C-Max with J and Hailfire are on Bazaar. So we have a strong push. It's like a oh, how can I say? I'm missing the word. Like the thing where you clean your hair with, like, and make them nice and tidy and all that thing. Coming from left to right. Or we could just say comb? Yeah, it's a comb. Comb through the desert. Like combing. I used that analogy once in this map, I think. Comb. Like a comb from left to right. Just making sure no one slips through the little things. Very slow approach. So slow even, I sometimes am quiet. You know, if you're so slow, then you have to think about life getting wasted. Yeah, that's what you do. Quokka is a lone approach again. Making sure that no one is actually flanking. I must admit that the Horsemen have an angel-like patience. Not moving, not rotating. And that grenade was a little bit short by Quokka. Now Hellfire gets a little more brave, a little more daring with Jay as we're slowly approaching the uplink. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. The smoke. Now the sudden approach comes. That is a viable strategy. Just be very slow. Let your enemies cook a bit, then smoke in. This could be a cap by Ember, but no. Traden takes down the switch. Now C-Max moves across. Traden doesn't see him, or does he miss him? Raz takes down Jay. Hellfire takes down Raz. Traden just runs down C-Max with the knife. The kill goes oh. Nice. Hellfire is on the other side too. Now 2 members of Ember versus the 4 members of Horsemen. Traden take down Hellfire as Hellfire tries to take down Box Toys, but Croker is now at the uplink. Dr. Sean runs him down, but Croker takes him down in the end. Traden is now on the uplink, ready to strike. He's defending that with his life. Croker's getting to the uplink. Traden is rotating. It could be again killed by Traden. Ooh, Croker taking down Traden. Rotating. That's the key. Whoa, Croker taking down Enigma. I didn't even see that coming. But now Box Toys and Croker. Oh, Box Toys takes down Croker, and the attack by Ember is crushed as our Horsemen take back the round. Nicely done by the 5 Horsemen. Let's return to the scoreboard, shall we? We have 1 point to our Ember boys. Wait, sorry again, I'm mixing stuff up. Yeah, 3 against 3. So we have the allegedly win by Ember is holding quickly. Sometimes teams just need a little starting, you know, like the engine. Choke the engine and give full-on stuff. But it seems that we have a nice approach. Can we just try to recap real quick what happened? We had a slow, very slow approach. You have to think that the uplink's actually on the left side. Wait, I have to turn on the game play so you see what I see. Not the same mistake again. So you have to kind of ignore the x-axis was just marking the spawns. Kind of, it's forget it. So I cannot show you because I have no mouse or something. Do I have? Oh, I have a mouse. Do you see that? You see that? Oh, I'm awesome. Okay, so the uplink here. We have a very slow approach from the east side by 4 members, while we have Croker pushed around under the main street. Make sure that no one came from behind. They had a very slow push. It took like almost 3 minutes. Like 3 minutes. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left here, and suddenly the smoke came in. So we have this little tactic of just grilling your enemy and pushing with the smoke. I'm just trying to remember which team it was that did to us, but some higher tier team. But higher tier teams like to do that. It's a very, very, very good strategy. I like to do this. It's always nice to see something good done well, whatever you want to call it. Something done with love.
Horsemen!
Come back, baby. We were down 0-3.
Yes, the brave Horseman. I've just given more screen to Ember. I'm just always with the Horseman. Ember, a little more calm it seems, but the Horsemen, they are all blood and power. Getting tangled up. Ooh. Enigma at the forward operating base. We have again a very strange formation we have. I mean, these four wall, or this wall of 4 men. We saw the same by Ember with the attacking side last round, and one Quokka being a little bit alone. Now the very approach here is seemingly that again 4 people going together, kind of grouped a bit, but still have 1 member on, like here, 1 member alone here, coming from behind. The grenade is flying by switch, but so far we see a slow approach. North by Traden. Very hard sometimes to catch all the action that's coming in. Communication is out. Tissus Adam. Okay.
4 minutes.
Box toys. Push a little more ahead. Traden is trying to take down the defender on the far north, it seems. C-Max. He's not actually... C-Max is not actually looking down the whole North Street. So he's not open to any attacks too much. So he's kind of looking down a bit. But it's not on straight line, you know what I mean? He's not in that window on the left there. So he's alone. Alone, what I said, he's not in that window, so he is still on the north defending path. He can take down anyone that comes from the north street, but is not open to attacks on long range. His Hellfire takes down Raz on the far. Raz tried to take down, give me some strength, I want to talk. Takes down the far approach. So our east push is out. They're coming from behind. The plan is not going to work. Hellfire taking on 1 member. Is seemingly getting a little more brave now. Trying to rotate. Trying to use that hole that he ripped through the team's net. Ooh, Hellfire is having his eye on the south, but I don't think there's no one ever... I'm eating my words. Sean is throwing smokes. Now, they're closer to the uplink, trying to do the same that Enigma did last round. Quokka is forward operating, taking down Dr. Sean. Forward operating. I want to say forward operating base all the time. Box toys, another victim by the brutal Quokka. This man is a machine. Traden coming in the same position. Is he gonna use the information that he has on Quokka now? He's seemingly pushing up, but the trade is out as Traden takes on Quokka. Traden's still alive. Only 1 person. Enigma is still alive. This could be the end of 5 Horsemen, but also maybe the rise of the Phoenix out of the ashes of a horse, I kinda guess. Oh, I'm having goosebumps, bumps. I'm not quite sure if it comes with the temperature of my room, or am I just very excited. Interesting rock. This is not a rock. Enigma on the slow approach, but he's gonna get down by a Hailfire, I believe. Yeah, Hellfire takes down and gives the first round to Ember, but a very nice comeback by the 5 Horsemen was here for 2 rounds. It's always nice. It's not just a clutch, but an even fight. Well done. My congratulations on Horsemen. Well, the first round is a good indicator how it runs, yet it's still open. Not wanna throw the hay in the fire. I don't wanna throw the hay in the fire so that we can feed the horses. My jokes are just beyond funny. So I said the second round is probably going to be, I think, Suburbia. That's what I said. So let's say 5 Horsemen are not choosing, but Ember is choosing. Their next map should be Suburbia. Played it 7 times, won 4 of those, 57 in rounds, in wins, and 48 in rounds, compared to I never played Suburbia in this statistic season by the Horsemen. And I am right. I am just the foreseer of future, giving their percentage. I cannot even say if it's gonna be a hard win or it's just gonna be an even match, because I don't have numbers on Suburbia for the Horsemen. So it seems that Suburbia may be the cemetery for our horses, a pet cemetery if you want. So let me just do this real quick. So far, quite a little bit calmer match. We don't have much rushing, but Bazaar is a medium range map, so we can say this is maybe just due to the size of the map and the complexity of the structures. Now we have the often played map. It's one of the most played maps in general, not on League, because Bazaar is, I think, the most played map. The last time I checked this was a season ago. Is there a... I'd like to see if there is statistics. Statistics. Let's look. Who is the most played map, actually? It is Cargo. 90 times played, this map. Bazaar follows, and then Suburbia. So Suburbia for third most played map. So, but it's smaller, not as complex as Bazaar, and gives more room to fast-paced strategies. So we're gonna see maybe the pace of the overall game changes up a bit as we get into the next map. Both teams are preparing themselves, and we can take a quick look at the players. Just a tiny look. Just a little bit. I mean, I always do this, but it's always the same. I'm just kinda, when I'm in this overview, I'm always kinda just saying, oh yeah, I like this player. So, what we can say about the 5 Horsemen in general. They are a newly formed team. Drayden was a very, let's say, he was in Surprise and Space Force. He did manage to book Root Camp, so he's someone who is well active with his team. The 5 Horsemen, only 5 team members, as you can see. Most teams kind of have their roster full, at least, but try to have, so we have enough players to change out. And if someone can't play in a round, so we have someone else. Yada yada yada. But the 5 Horsemen are, they're living on the edge. So Ember boys, yeah. Just that I don't know that much about them. That's kind of say. We can take a look at their bio. Blaze is their sister team. Okay, cool. Oh, that's very grim. We call ourselves Ember because we are the last things our enemies can see before it goes dark. Remember, Brightest is working team in unison. Season 5. Never get 5 players, huh? So active, they're formed since season 6. Geformt seit Saison 8. 6 meine ich. 6. Yeah, history goes back to season 6, so it's a little bit more active team and has way more plays, 14 compared to 3. Yeah, a little bit side information in as we get into the new game real quick.
Look at the code, my dick just got hard.
Oh, they are
99 555 20.
99 555 20. This is a nice code. I want that code. 99 555 20. Let's see if they actually can make it so they can use it. Go Ember. Miss time. The uplink is at fire porch. We see one who's making sure that no one is flanking above the bus route. Far, far, far left there. I can't say who that is. This could be Traden. It is... maybe C-Max. Looks like C-Max. Yeah, could be C-Max. Grenade is flying to tank. Not doing any damage. Tanks are armored. Everyone knows that. Res takes down Jay behind the middle house. Now the question is if Quokka is gonna use that information, push in the middle house. Hell, Snooper, why are you doing so many clips? Dr. Sean hitting up Hailfire. So we have one behind middle house. We got down. We had one. We got down far, far, far on the right. I think by APC. Yeah, by the house on APC. There. It's a calm round. Slow round. I'm gonna sit myself real down. And the grenade is flying. Oh, but sadly Santa is not yet there, so no grenade kill for Switch. Switch is firing a lot. Question is if Dr. Sean, Traden is covering the porch itself. Dr. Sean is covering all the midsection and a bit of the left. So it could be a Dr. Sean kill, real quick. Otherwise, Enigma is watching red side. Oh, Dr. Sean takes him down. And Quokka taking down Enigma. What is happening? Traden taking down C-Max. This was a quick end. Well done by the 5 Horsemen. That was a good defend. Nice one, nice one, nice one, nice one. Did you hear it? I said nice one. No problem. Given 1 point, and now it stands 4 against 4. So far this match is a very, very close draw. Overall, the win chance by 43% by the Ember and 67. As I said, it's not comparable due to the lacking numbers of Horsemen plays this season. Maybe later with the season will be easier to compare, but so far it's hard. It's actually hard. What is not hard, however, is following our other channels here on VRML. Onward. We also have VRML. Yeah, my brain is just snapped out again. Final Assault if you're more on the RTS scene. If you want to see more of the good stuff, we also have scenes for our Pavlov, and there will be a scene for contractors. So if you're more in a fast-paced manner or more of a maybe a CSGO fan, you have maybe more interest in that. Also, if you are interested in Onward plays, we have 3 channels all down below linked, and we have a social media Twitter account where you will see all the good markings, and you can yourself can always make sure that you never miss any cast that is happening now. Our cast rate is increasing as we get to cover more and more of those, so make sure that you hit us up on onward_VRML at Twitter. Thank you for this little PSA, and we are turning into the gameplay on the round 2 Ember versus the 5 Horsemen. Quokka.
The side of the house, just barely enough to where I don't be able to reach.
Okay.
Croker is pretty pushing. Pretty much, yeah, whatever. But he's quite pushy. We have not as a tight defense ring coming from Ember here as the 5 Horsemen did. With a double man on the spawn house. Croker is trying to do yet again. Oh, taking him down just through the little crack between the bush, and the sandbags. One of the 5 horsemen. Now 4 horsemen are now still here. Dr. Sean pushing up. The same side, we have 2 people coming to lane 1. And Croker taking down Dr. Sean. What a monster is that? I can't even look at my map without seeing death. Now 2 members going down by that Croker. He may have the name of a cute defenseless animal, but this is more of an alligator. Cause see you later, alligator, my friend. So far the others of the 3 horsemen, 5 horsemen, are now not as pushy as the side here. Well, we're not all pushy. No one is pushy. Actually, Croker is the only one pushy here. Drayden. Arming grenade. As Croker throws. Oh, Drayden takes down Croker! Nicely done, Drayden. And we're gonna see what the other side has to offer. Enigma coming around, sneaking. Now, Switch is sitting at the upper floor of that house. Enigma takes down C-Max. Do we have... Yeah, he has 1 porch down. Is there another one? How many porches can there be? Oh, a trade by Jay and Enigma. Nicely done. Also, oh, he was one on fire porch and one was on the porch itself. Now Hailfire and Raz have a little razzy-bazzy. Switch could peek and take him down. Oh, Hailfire takes down Raz. This is now a 1 trade against the rest of the world. Drayden takes on Hailfire. Drayden is rotating back. It's a 1-on-1. Only 1 remaining, sitting in the main spawn house. In the spawn house, so a smoke move could take advantage of the lack of, like, closeness. Is that as a word? Oh, smokes are flying. Nice. Could make a lag. And these are nice smokes. Look at it, how cover they are. Sadly, the second one didn't quite land, but it seems it still has its effect. Train is now rotating. As I always say, rotating is winning. I never say that, but now it's gonna say rotating is winning, boys. So you rotate. Question is, does Switch see him? We're gonna make sure. He has direct... Oh, that doesn't look good. So his eyes trained on the objective, but now the Drayden is pre-firing. That could be his death. Depending on where he rotates next. Switch has his eye there. Traden has the real probing, and it's 45 seconds remaining, ladies and gentlemen. This is not going well, depending on who you ask. Oh, Traden, my friend. Switch, take him down. It's your mission. Ooh, and Switch takes Traden down in the end. Mission accomplished. Well done, boys. Ember boys win the second round, and these rounds are long, almost 6 minutes. Both teams are taking the time. Why is my plus not going? Go plus when I tell you to. So both teams, they take a lot time. It's like really drawn out. But they're making sure, you know, rather take your time, make sure you make no mistakes. But on the hand, sometimes you just have to be fast. Sometimes you just have to rotate like a helicopter. Like a helicopter. Yes, that's the analogy. No, that's the comparison I want to make. The helicopter. It's like nothing can draw this horses down. They are so spirited. I love it. Third round.
No waiting.
No waiting for us.
Like I was gonna go away for a minute.
So let's take a look at the defense. Okay, it's a classical defense. Again, this uplink hard to attack. All can see the uplink, and that makes it very hard to attack from a certain side. The best way, in my opinion, is to actually get an angle, on a certain attack angle, take down 1 or 2 people, and then make smoky entrances to the back, and maybe come around from the back, which makes close quarters fighting is a better chance when just running into traps. So probing and finding a good spot in is a good way to actually get this objective. This time, oh, sorry. I'm very sorry about that. So this time we don't have much of a spread attack. It seems that really no one is at the right side here. We have smoke coming in at the same time, all the time. This is Ember's move. My voice is just cracking up at the moment. Pre-fire is coming in. Give C-Max the possibility to actually sneak in this uplink. The good way, or a good thing for Marsok is that they actually have quite strong LMGs with high fire rates. Ooh, Dr. Sean taking down Switch. Switch. C-Max is getting closer to the uplink, but the cover of smoke will not hold forever. And Raz has to... Oh, C-Max taking down Dr. Sean! And Boxtoy is taking down C-Max as Traden takes down Jay. Still alive though. Jay. This is Hailfire. This is Hailfire sneaking. It's no one. It's not Jay. Raz taking out Croaker. Oh, Hailfire taken down by Traden. And this, as I said, one of the worst objectives to attack goes around to 5 horsemen. Well done. Well done. Baby, give me some fun. Only I wonders you. And I thank all of you for joining us tonight. A little think, something I make must right is our sponsors. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, I want to thank you, of course, for joining us tonight, and I hope you somewhat enjoyed. Again, I take every feedback I see. If I actually use it, that's another question. So, what I also want to thank is our sponsors, VR Cover, providing you with the healthiest, easiest, and quickest way to get replacements for your covers. Because, you know, let's be honest, the covers of most VR headsets are not high quality AR plus stuff, but you actually paid for in your $800 bill, you know what I mean? So some good firm cover is needed to keep that sweat off your eyes. And I know what I'm talking about when it comes to sweat and eyes. I'm an expert on that. And I also want to thank our other ProTube VR, giving you the possibility to aim like a pro. You know, you always wanted to kill that stupid caster that's not stop talking about stupid user side stuff all the time. Well, now you can with the most precision gun stock made of carbon with strap-ons and bipods. But enough of money talk. We are here to see money plays.
Let's get it, baby!
Horses.
Yay! Yay!
Push it!
I'm gonna get up to lane 1 and watch for anyone pushing.
Damn horses. I just love how happy they are. It's really hard to stay kind of focused and happy and energetic, even for someone who's just watching. And now these players are doing it while playing, having the stress and the pressure of winning on them side, and sometimes frustrating losers. So it's always nice to see. Oh God, I'm sorry. My stomach's acting up tonight. So it's always nice to see that they're actually prevailing. Someone's gonna clean out that fire one day. Traden is doing the lone push yet again. That's his favorite move. While his other horses are staying a bit behind. This was not my intention. Ooh. Pre-fire is traded. Hellfire is moving up alone. Switch is sitting there. Actually, kinda to counter one of the best things to get, and that is to get behind the enemy in that objective. That is the sole purpose. For that, they even leave the right side porch open. Smoke. Ooh, Traden taking on Hellfire. This man has precision. If he always is that good at shooting. And Box Toys is smoking. Smoke cover is nicely laid. The second one is a little bit apart. Dr. Sean. Jay throwing a flag. Switch taking out Traden in the back. I can afford everything. C-Max taking out Dr. Sean with a grenade. Raz is coming on the left side, and Box Toys are equally both pushing. And I hear a grenade getting armed, flying a little bit too strongly, but now giving Raz a good idea where Switch is. I would just pre-fire that whole fence. Raz, can you hear me, old boy? Nicely done. Leaving only 3 members of Ember. Ooh, that grenade. That's actually a nice grenade. Was really nicely done by Quokka there. This man has steel and keel. Steel keel. Steel and style. Style is the word I actually searched for. but my vocabulary is limited in this time of dire need for something. C-Max Swoker in the back, defending directly the uplink. One is Jay on the porch. And C-Max taking out Box Toys. Now Raz is coming from behind. His job would be to take down C-Max. It's so calm. The calm before the storm. Both teams are kind of liking this strategy, just to let the enemy like burn a bit. Be sure to slowly make sure that you have every corner. And Raz and C-Max are actually trading. Nicely done. Have every corner, that you're safe and sure, and all is fine and dandy. Now Enigma, the riddle master, alone. Jay in the porch. Croker in the back there. If Jay would be looking in the wrong direction at the right time, maybe Enigma could get closer to the uplink. Or take down... Enigma could take down Jay. That would be also good. Very slow. Jay is now rotating a bit, moving a bit around. Enigma is... It's just very, very dangerous. A little bit dependent on luck. Who's looking where at what time. Sneaky Enigma. Croker won't be a direct threat for Enigma. I guess that Jay could take him down when Enigma's tried to sneak past him. That's the quality of a passive flank. And Croker is actually peeking. Now Enigma gave away a bit of his position. It's the question if Jay peeks now in the right second, as Enigma is kind of taken back by Croker, as he's not aware of two people. Oh, this could be Jay's chance, and it is, as the Embers win the 4th round against the Horsies. Scoreboard. Nicely done. Well done by Ember. It's a hard objective. We can all say that. I mean, maybe it's just hard for me. Me, little unskilled caster. So, we're gonna see now. The objective in the next uplink is... Yeah, this time it's Garage. Horsemen gonna be on the defense side this time. They had a nice defense when the fire porch objective was on. So, with 2 people in the spawn house. And, so their defense side is very patient, especially... And it kind of fits. Ember is just as Horsemen, both in the attacking side, are very cautious teams. Very cautious teams. As well, defending as attacking. Very slow, making sure no mistakes are made. Not like me, who leaves his cell phone. Who even writes to me at 4 AM in the morning? I'm getting now the information. Onward Master League is, by the way, now online, it seems. Animal House versus Mayhem, is that? Yeah, Animal House versus Mayhem is running down now. If you have enough of my blabbering, or you're more interested in other teams, Animal House versus Mayhem, a little more high tier, should be gold, I think. Yeah, maybe gold, if I think about it. I'm not quite sure. Okay, I can look at the standings for you. So Animal House is actually Diamond versus Mayhem, which is gold. So it's a more of a stomping scenario, it seems. But enough of the Mayhem versus Animal House. We are here for Ember versus Horsemen.
Yep.
Lane 4? Yeah.
4387. 87.
Switch and C-Max, you are the fallback plan. Your fucking plan.
We have a fallback plan? Interesting. More elaborated, sophisticated than I thought. I couldn't make a backfall plan, could I? Wow, smokes are flying, early approach. This time it's changing a bit more around. The timing is different when it comes to a smoke well, and I think I counted 8 smokes. This could even be 9. This is just a smoke hell. Everybody just smoked. Okay, interesting. They split. 3 go in playground. 2 go in right side. Rest taking switch and trade take down Hellfire. So far the plan does not work out. 2 members of Embers are already down. 1 on each side. Raz now, and C-Max. And C-Max takes down Raz. Kroger taking down Enigma. Raz is still alive. Callout can make. And confirmation is out. Double tap. Now 3 Horsemen against 3 members. Dr. Sean taking out C-Max. I was already wondering if he doesn't see him. Now the backfall plan is it something? I want to see if if I have a special plan and I don't see. Let me see your inside. Your mind, I mean, not the rest of you. That was a nice frag, but no one was there at that moment. Box Toys being the most forward operating member. Croker seemed to rotate back as Jay goes for a little bit of probing. Jay making sure his team colleague is not dead. Oh, Jay is under fire. He's been discovered by the all-seeing eye of Traden. No, it's Box Toys taking him down with a quick pow and a pang and a poof. Croker. He's the only one alive. The defense of Horsemen proves to be a very fatal thing. So far, both teams managed to take down nice rounds. I mean, yeah, nice rounds. What a saying. We took down nice rounds. Croker is now alone against the world. This is every time someone is alone against 3 or 4 or something, he's alone against the world. Betrayed by the country he loves. You know, if I'm lazy, I just switch to views. Kroger's making sure no one is behind. He has still 2 minutes left. It's quite time for that map. He's in the middle. Access point is visible. Is Traden peeking? Wait, isn't that even Traden? It is Traden, and he is taking him down. Nicely done. It seems to be he has quite the ideas where the enemies are. Taking out Traden with nice precision. Yeah. Yeah. Most magazines are compatible across weapon platforms. So MK5C is compatible with the M4, MK18 and MK16. And even with the LW, I'm not quite sure, the LMG with the round magazines, only one weapon is actually, so no, the counterparts would be the AK series, meaning the AK 7040U, 7040, yeah, 74, 47, well, whatever, the small SMG weapon, and oh, could it be the Death? I'm not sure if is he sure? Yeah, he is sure. Quokka taking box toys. Now Dr. Sean is not moving in his position. That's one of the qualities and one of the maybe even flaws, depending on what you play and what you like to play. The not moving horsemen. They may be horses, but they are also turtles. Dr. Sean, taking on Quokka, taking on Quokka. I can't. Oh! Dr. Sean taking on Quokka. It was so close. Quokka had his eye on him, but it did not get to him. 5 horsemen winning this round. Nicely done. Scoreboard. So, 5 horsemen getting another point. We have a 3-on-2. This could be the last round, deciding a second map for actually horsemen, which would mean that the last map is a deciding map. And I just saw, yes, you can multi-stream Onward Master League 1, 2, and 3 at the same time. So if you're just like, sheesh, I want to be completely overwhelmed and not getting anything down what's happening, you just click on that link provided by our lovely Flirt, thank you, and just let yourself rain down the drain with his masterful crafted casts. Okay, I got a confirmation that Enigma's microphone sadly broke down, crying. The stress of the match was not for every microphone. You see, my microphone is a veteran, a battle-hardened warrior. But not every microphone can take it. Therefore, we have a little break. I will send you into the pre-round, and you can join a little break. Maybe join the other streams, watch them, cap a bit, clip a bit, like our friends here. And I hope we see each other in a few minutes. Thank you.
moaning.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you all for your
No,
patience.
chatting for
This
We
is
gotta make sure nobody's gonna come at us from lane 3.
round 6
Remember, they're
for
going-
you.
they can rush
Cutie
over.
boys, and we are turning back. Refreshed energy, and hopefully Enigma's mic is back again soon. I love that mic. Oh, Croaker pushing up, taking on Enigma, yet not confirming the kill. As Drayton fires back. Boxtoy is killing Croaker in the process. Oh, these teams may have enough from the whole waiting scheme. Now it's Ember lost one. Push factor was a nice idea, yet Drayton Boxtoy's precision cannot be escaped. In general, we see a very kind of clumped attack. 4 people in a close proximity to each other. Sorry, I had to itch my mini beard. Smoke is flying. Dr. Sean pushing up the left side. Defense-wise, they have... Oh, the grenade. Defense-wise, C-Max is a big threat for Dr. Sean. Now he's pushing up. He's on the other side. Dr. Sean goes down. Is that a grenade getting armed by C-Max? I'm not quite sure. Another grenade is flying, but in the other direction. Switch seems to be aware of Dr. Sean's position. That's why his sudden change from second to first floor. Raz taking down Hellfire. Yet Hellfire is revivable. As Boxtoys pushes up the side at tank. Maybe he can climb into the tank and just kind of fire at the house. Would take down Switch, definitely. Ooh, trade and take down C-Max. It's quite often used spot, so pre-fire in that direction, even if he may have not seen him, is pretty common. Even if he may have seen him, that's what I meant to say. Dr. Sean. Oh, Raz taking down Switch and his colleague. Ember only have 1 member remaining. Jay is alive. How long will he be? Oh, not long, says Enigma, as takes down the last of the members of the Ember and wins the fourth and last round for the second map, leading into a map decider. I love that. Nicely done by the Horsemen. I may lack the energy, but my love is with you all the time. So, the Horsemen are the map choice. So my prediction would be that this is maybe a tanker map. Tanker's quite close. We played it once, won once, won it once. And Tanker is not a map on Ember side. They didn't play. They played it twice, lost both. Only won 5 rounds in total on that, so 38% of rounds win. This is would be a good choice to pick Tanker. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Let's turn into the war room real quick. You see, we're playing Bazaar, Cargo, and Downfall at the same time. That's why they're all marked. I don't know. This war room is just not doing what it's supposed to be. Yet waiting on the map designer. I'm getting messaged. I should finally mute myself. Here we go.
Oh wow!
You know what? We could have.
Ow! 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 But ladies and gentlemen, please don't scream when you're when you join the lobby. And is it the last map? Ooh, guess what? Papa Prediction is back in the house as we pick Tanker for our last map. It's not Downfall. No one ever said Downfall. Thank you. Now pick Tanker and let's switch to the score button. So, what are even the percentages? I already go around. This is heavily map for our friends of the 5 Horsemen. So I'd say this is gonna be a pretty strong fight. Maybe 1 or 2 rounds going into the Enigma part, but Enigma, yeah, sure, the Enigma and the Ember part, but overall this should be a 5 Horsemen round. But as I learned so often in my long career as a caster, that percentages are not all. Sometimes teams are just doing what they want. We kind of saw that on Suburbia, though I had no percentages on Suburbia, so I didn't make any assumptions, so I technically was not wrong. So, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. And we're turning into our next most favorite thing in the world. Next to playing Onward, watching Onward.
Oh, so
In the first
we're
round
gonna do the
on
backpack?
map 1. And we're gonna watch Ember, their attack. Let's switch to, yeah, Quokka, our monster, our best beast. That's the word. Sorry. The German word for beast is Bestie, so I was kind of hung up on that. Go, Quokka, go, Quokka, go, go, go. And let's take a look at the fence real quick. Up there, we have actually 6 entry points, 2 from the front, and 4 from back, 2 in the back, and 2 from the front makes it 6 in total. Means, generally, we have only 1 main line each side, and 1 main entrances from the front, which kind of come from the 2 lines on the left and right, and 1 from back. So, in order to attack, they mostly come around this main way here that we're at the moment, because you can exit this from the front, going through here, from the front entrances, through here, and you can come from behind. Enigma. Oh, that flashbang wasn't bad. Enigma. I'm not quite sure if it's... Is it allowed? Can we do that? I don't know if it's on purpose. That flashbang and that grenade though. Oh. That man just made a flunk that do. As the flashbang took down Enigma. And confirmed the kill. As Jay comes from the other side and takes on Trayden. No, it's the same side. But Trayden goes down nevertheless. Raz still alive. A lot of pre-fire will come in. And Quokka in switch. Quokka, what do you do? No, Quokka! Takes down his switch main. Oh, Sean, where you looking at? Quokka taking out Sean and Jay confirmed the kill. Now Jace and Box Toys are Raz. I mean, on the Box Toys on defense, and Box Toys is getting down by Jay as Raz takes down Jay and Quokka takes down Raz. Confirming the first round for Ember. As I said, scores are not all. Well done. Given the first round to Ember is a either way evening. A very, very close game yet again. Or very hard win for Ember. Maybe we're gonna see. I mean, I like doing assumption because being wrong or being right is like playing what is called gambling. It's like gambling, like, you know, playing luck games, if you want to be like that. I just love that because it's just fun. There's thrill in it. So often enough, I just guess, even though guessing is not a real sure thing to do. That's why it's fun. Give 1 point to Ember and 0 for Horsemen. We're gonna see if we have an equally strong push, because Ember just kind of blasted through the back side of it, entered its left and right. And we're gonna see if it's actually the same thing for the 5 Horsemen or entirely different. Sorry. This time we shall witness the glorious attack of the 5 Horsemen in the second round on the map 3 at the side of map. Whoever wins now this matchup will win my heart next to the match. And seems C4 is being placed. Oh, Trayden and Hellfire have a little trade-off. But where though? Sounded like upstairs. Yeah, Raz is upstairs too. It seems that the Horsemen choose to split themselves a bit more. A shotgun by Quokka? Interesting choice. Well, very viable as it can one-hit directly. But drawn-up firefights are not the best strengths of any shotgun. Raz is going far, far back. I'm gonna see what Box Toys is up to. Ah, he's there where the actual trade-off took its place. Flashbang. And now a flashbang. A little bit too much smack on the front side, in my case. Oh, this could be switch. Should just pre-fire. Box Size is just looting, searching for more grenades, I think. But his switch, his smoke is running out. Box Toys and switch. We're so close to each other. Why you don't kiss? Just kiss. Whoa, 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 whoa. For a minute I thought the trade-off. Switch taking down box toys. How's my lovely Riddler? James Bogue is pushing at the same time with Jay and taking him down. This is the X-ray watch. Switch taking out Enigma. His flash was prepared, that's why he couldn't shoot properly. And Dr. Sean taking out Quokka as Raz is coming from behind. He's trying to blast through it, but in the end it doesn't penetrate. And the trade is out. Yet Dr. Sean is still survivable. Raz and Switch having a little fight off here. Who's gonna win? A bandejo. Oh, Switch. Come on. Oh, that's nice. Ember's win the second round. It seems that even though no percentage, the percentages presented are not in favor of his matchup, they're still winning. They just have a roll. I'm on a roll, baby. Oh, I again apologize for my not that typical energy that I possess. It's just I'm a bit tired and I have a headache and I'm just so in love with you people. Remember, only if you're in love, you're just lying there and dreaming of all the beautiful people that are watching at the moment and hear that voice. Oh, ay, Dios mío. I thank Slidercon, by the way, for the bits. Nice cheering, thank you a lot.
Enigma is the guy that's safety. He will be running in if Raz goes down. So Raz goes down and they breach the back.
Now we're looking the 5 Horsemen with the master plan that everything has.
1, 2, 3, 4, mid 5.
I love that. They're just asking, he's just counting through 1, 2, 3, 5 and everybody's just like cheering. Oh, that's awesome. But it's actually someone you can learn other than map movements and grenade skills and something when you're watching this, because as I repeat myself over the course of so many casts, yet again, a good morale is almost as good as a 1-5 clutch. A wise words from a wise man. Of course, I'm not talking about myself. These were the words of Theodore Roosevelt as he fought off the aliens in the 1970 war. It seems we have a very focused push. 3 going down, 2 going up. Dr. Sean taking on Quokka. Nice peek. Enigma taking on C-Max. Jane Switch out on the slow approach. I don't think I see a shield. I'm not quite sure. It could be a shield. I think Switch has a shield. Shield? Where's a shield? Take a look at Switch, man. No, he has not shields. No shields whatsoever. Very slow push by Ember. They lost 2 members already. This could be the first round they're actually losing to 5 Horsemen. It seems that in a strong one-on-one fights, the Ember members are quite capable of taking down people, especially Croaker. If you can say that, he's very good at taking down people, rotating and all that stuff. He's a good fighter. A flashbang is flying. Jay going first, Hellfire following. They are trying, I think they're trying to get, oh, Raz taking out Jay. I think he's trying to get to the bats, but Jay takes down Switch and Boxtie takes down Hail. 5 Horsemen win. And this could be the return of the final Horseman. Oh, I forgot. Did I forget this? Yes, I forgot this. Here you have a round on the house. A round on the house is 1 point. Goes to the 5 Horsemen. Yeah, boys! Quokka is back in and giving all he can to
I'm going to wait 3 seconds, even if you're down.
I just like, they have a plan. Seemingly both teams have a plan for everything. You go down, I wait 3 seconds or something like that. It seems so nice. One going downstairs, the rest is upstairs. It seemed that Hellfire is the only one. And Hellfire and Enigma have a little trade-off. C4 is not detonated. No change in climate. The 4 members are evenly spread around the uplink. We have one operating a Quokka on the right side. If you want to order a Quokka for yourself, hit 1-800 Ember wins. And you get might 1 for free. Grenade smoke is flying from Dr. Sean. Oh, Dr. Sean taking down Quokka. Quokka? Quokka. Quokka. Box Toys pushing up. Jay using the window, which is not bulletproof by the way, Jay, as a sightseeing tour here. He can look out. He did see Box Toys, but Drayden's getting the keynote here is to get actually in the room with the bats, because there you can cap, and that is actually the most accessible one. Ooh, C-Max taking down Dr. Sean. Raz going in the same... No, he's going to the left. He's sneaking past. Drayden, Raz, and Box Toys being alive. 3 against 3. And Raz takes down Switch. And that's Swift. Wow, trade-off. C-Max and Raz. Only one member then. Now, he's the complicated matter of defending 2 rooms at the same time. This could be the Horsemen clutch. Oh, Jay is taken down by Drayden. Yeah! Nicely done, Horsemen. You are back on the track and you are heading to win the race. But the Ember, this fire, is spreading closely, so don't lose your speed. I'm weird. I'm just weird. That's some thoughts. Ooh, no. Bad score. Bad score. So far, the Horsemen are leading in points. Could end, though. I could just change it. No, of course not. So far, so Gucci, I'd say. It's really hard to say who's gonna win in the aftermath. I mean, when it comes to statistics, Horsemen are leading the charge, but in the end, statistics are none. It's kind of annoying that you have this sound all the time in the back.
Alright, let's get it, boys.
Love you guys. The horses ride. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Woo, love you too, Horsemen!
Yeah, so remember,
Box first.
also
Box, Sean, me. Sean, get behind box.
Raz,
Got it.
you should make sure anyone get me any place first.
We'll go.
Oh yeah.
This time is early on pressure, as both teams are facing off each other in a front-on-front fight. Boxstar is taking down Switch, Croaker taking down Dr. Sean. Now Horseman and Ember lost 1 member each side pushing left and right, and Boxstar is taking down Croaker with a swift kill. Smokes are flying in, Boxstar is taking down Jay as well, as C-Max comes around, but Enigma makes him dead. Only 1 member of Ember is remaining. My member, my main, my fire, my hail fire. Smokes are all over the place, but Boxstar is getting fired at by Hellfire. Boxstar is peeking again, but Drayden taking down Hellfire. Boxstar is equally as Enigma comes from behind, but doesn't get fast enough, and the Horsemen take down the maybe round before the last round. Horseman wins. Nicely done in this round. But hey, come on, Ember, you are not done yet. I root both for you, both the. I cannot be. Can I be? Can I be? Can I be? I'm a B. I'm a B. Yeah. Sorry. So. I'ma be winning this game. I'ma be fly on the plane. I'ma be on the international. I'm gonna be rocking Tokyo. Wait, isn't that the text of the song? I wanted to make my own text and just made up the text that actually came in the song. I'ma be killing all the Ember men. I'ma be riding and stomping over Horsemen. I'ma be dancing on all them booties. I'ma be winning that Onward league. I'ma be favorite caster all time. I'ma be Onward master end of rhymes. Yeah, okay, maybe it wasn't that good. I'm not a good rapper. I'm not sorry. I'm gonna leave that to our favorite rappers of all time. So, waiting only a few seconds as we might face off the strictest, the fastest, and closest round. You can see Ember is not yet done for, and they're gonna fight. They're gonna try. They're gonna bite. They're gonna burn. They are gonna. They're gonna be. This time, same setup, different sides, same teams. We are going in. This time we're gonna watch the Ember side and rooting that this might be the win. If it's another round, then I'm running out of round announcement templates, so this time Coca is pushing up forward. We have the left and right equally push. Dr. Sean and Traden takes down Quokka. Traden is a pure monster sometimes. Now, I think smoke action will be the same. Hellfire comes around the left side. It could be the end of Traden. Oh no! Box Toy saves Traden's butt. And Traden comes around. Jay pushing up again. Traden taking down Jay. They're coming closer to the objective. Switch still must have seen him as Dr. Sean takes down C-Max coming from the other side. Switch is rotating. Coming from behind. Taking down Traden. And is taken down by Switch, and that decides our final round. Horsemen win versus Ember in this very close matchup on these teams of the Master Race. Well done, all teams. I thank you all for watching. I thank the teams for participating. I wish you the best of luck in your games, and I hope both teams will face off again with moi as the caster. This is Chatting Parrot, and I hope you're gonna switch into the other caster that's still running. Well, sure, I will do. Thank you for watching. This is Chatting Parrot, wishing you good night. Wait. Yeah, this was. Thank you, Seattle. Thank you.